Hello, welcome to another session with me, Yvette from Bayt.com. Today I will be providing you with tips on how you can manage your transition when you're going through the changing process. The most constant thing in our lives, be it personally or professionally, is change. The better you know how to handle the different stages of change, the better you can go through the transition without encountering any hiccups. Today, I will be shedding some light on the different stages that take place when you're going through change. The first step. This is the most angry, aggravated, and challenging step of change: denial. We all like things the way they are, and occasionally, changing the norm becomes something that we do not want to embrace, regardless of whether it will work for the benefit of everyone else. So this stage is characterized by anger, a lot of tension and resistance from the staff. The second stage is anger. Employees inevitably know that they cannot resist the change that is taking place. However, they will do anything within their power to make this transition a slow pace. This stage is highly characterized by low self-esteem, insecurity, and this can be chaotic in any workplace. Dejection. This is very similar to rejection when it comes to personal life. Here, the employees start to realize that as much as they would like to hang on to the fact that they want things the way they are, they have no choice but to embrace the change in the organization. This is mainly characterized by despair and remorse, and at this point, the attitude that translates in the organization is, come what may. We'll embrace it whether we want it or not. Acceptance. This is the final stage and is actually the beginning of the positive effect of change taking place. Here, the employees now start to look at the benefits that the change could bring and slowly embrace them and take it as a positive step instead of looking at the negative values. We at Bayt.com have come up with a few tips that can make you a proactive change ambassador instead of a reactive one. Here are a few things that you should look out for when monitoring the change pace in your organization. The first and most important step in managing the whole process of change is accepting that change is inevitable. Stop living in the past and always be proactive in terms of embracing new ideas and accepting that change has to take place. Since we've already established the groundwork of knowing the different stages of change, always try and evaluate what stage you are in. This will help you realize the best way to act in terms of being in a more proactive way to accept the change rather than resisting it. Maintain open communication channels. Don't just sit back and relax and transition through the change process as it comes. Instead, be proactive about it. Share your concerns and your fears with your managers and try and implement and suggest better ways of how you can go through the entire change process. By being a proactive advocate of change, you would be able to influence your peers and as a result, help the organization go through the transition of change in a more flexible and easier manner. Change brings about a lot of opportunity, but in most cases we are too busy resisting and declining the change not to realize how it can bring about a positive effect in your life. Analyze yourself. What kind of opportunities does this change bring into the organization? Is it a time for you to actually empower yourself with new skills and capabilities so you can differentiate yourself from your fellow peers? These are the aspects that you should put into consideration if you're looking to embrace change proactively. As I said before, if you don't accept change, change will change you. And the only way you can accept change with a positive attitude is by maintaining an optimistic approach. Always focus on the benefits that this change will bring and always look at the ways you can transform the negatives into positives. Change cannot happen overnight. It's a transition that takes place one step at a time. Now, how you take the steps is what will determine the end outcome of the change that you're going through. I hope I've empowered you with enough tips and information of how you can embrace change, and good luck.